Hello everybody, this is Havoc with a very short but important video regarding Humankind's first event, Días de los Muertos. This event was broken up into two parts, with two unique sets of objectives that would engage you, the player, to play a certain way through multiple campaigns. The rewards for completing the objectives were some new borders and icons for your own culture setup, and on completion of everything, you'd receive La Catrina as a playable avatar, something I was very excited to try out. While playing over Thanksgiving weekend, however, yes, I was rushing to complete the event as I hadn't grabbed everything yet, I noticed something wasn't quite right as I was meeting those objectives. First, they weren't triggering. I had tallied sacrificing pops to rush production, and I was way over, yet Humankind only recorded half of that. It was strange, but sometimes, servers need to catch up, or it might have been a slight bug, so I restarted the game. Well, then all of my progress had been reset. Rather frustrated, I just decided to start a new game to try and accomplish all objectives, and accomplished all of them but the unlock 50 civics. Everything triggered right, so I started my final game to grab those civics, and on accomplishing that, went back to the main menu and noticed that a couple of the other objectives had reset themselves. At this point of extreme frustration, I took to the forums to see if anyone else had had these issues, and that's where I found this dev blog from Amplitude themselves, which I'll read verbatim. We have some news regarding the Dia de los Muertos event today. First of all, we're sorry about the issues many of you have had with the event. We know losing progress on a challenge can put a real damper on your enjoyment of an event like this. The Civil Evolution and Acropolis challenges in particular have been reported as losing progress, while others say they have completed all challenges and unlocked Katrina but are unable to use the avatar. We have been following your reports and investigating these issues. The good news is that we believe we've identified how to fix these issues. The bad news is that we will not be able to deliver these fixes until mid-December. Since we could not fix these problems before the end of the month, we are extending the Dia de los Muertos event until December 21st to give you time to make progress both before and after the patch releases. We know it may be a bit strange to have a Day of the Dead event running in December, but we wanted to make sure you've had the chance to complete the challenges in spite of the technical issues. And don't worry if you can't finish the challenges now or after the patch, there may well be other chances to earn Katrina and the other rewards in the future. So the good news is that I wasn't going crazy, something that does need a mental awareness check for myself frequently. However, it's pretty disappointing that this has happened, and I know a lot of the community are in the same boat as I am. And considering that Amplitude was no doubt hoping that the combo of 20% off the price and a pretty cool event would draw in new and old players alike, having a decently serious issue accomplishing this event kind of rubs some salt in the wound a little bit. The delay is appreciated, don't get me wrong, but a patch fix in mid-December, while only extending the event just a week after, seems to be threading that needle a little tight. At this point, it might just be better to announce that A, they'll still run the event for those who want to play it for fun, but B, they'll still give everyone all the rewards come December 21st regardless. I don't believe it's the best move to say that there will be future opportunities to grab Katrina. People might now be pretty dang hesitant to try out other events since this one didn't go down too smoothly. I'm very much hoping that the patch will solve the problems and that this hiccup doesn't break Amplitude's stride in improving the game. The event across the board was pretty fun for me to play. I had a lot of enjoyment in figuring out how to accomplish the objectives and doing some rather unorthodox things to get there. I also hope that they continue these types of events in the future, focusing on the uniqueness of some of these factions to highlight their cultural significance. But as I mentioned in the last video on Humankind, it's these events that are integral to bringing people back to the game. So it's pretty important that they get this nailed down. That's all for this very short video on Dia de los Muertos event for Humankind. If you enjoyed any part of it or are just glad to stumble upon the news in the video, be sure to give it a like, sub to the channel, and turn on bell notifications. Let me know if you've achieved all the event goals or if you've experienced the same issues as I have by leaving a comment down below. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.